Hi everybody, good morning. It's Albers. It's Tuesday morning, and I just felt compelled to talk a little bit about how we feel what's going on in the earth, in our bodies as well. As many of you know, there's earthquakes and volcanoes going on right now in Hawaii, and there's always that sort of thing on this earth. But for some reason, these energies that are coming up and out of Mother Earth seem to be very much reflected in what I'm seeing in my clients. Over the last week, if I had a nickel for every time somebody wrote and told me that they blew up, I'd be rich, because it's amazing. The blowing up energy has been going around for people. And that doesn't always look like getting angry. For some people, this coming up from the depth, as is happening with the volcanoes and the lava coming up through the fissures in the earth, is really old patterns coming up within each and every one of us. A lot of people are coming in and saying, I thought I was done with that. You know, why is this surfacing again? And again, I think that when Mother Earth is going through something, she's, in a sense, energetically connected with all of us. Each one of us is part of this ecosystem on this planet. So we can't help but feel what's going on inside of her, and she can't help but feel what's going on inside of us. So if you find yourself over the last few weeks and even still feeling a bit volcanic, you know, that's been happening to some people, or feeling like things are bubbling up from the depths, how do you handle it? Well, number one, be gentle with yourself. Always, always be kind and gentle with yourself, especially when there's explosive energies on the planet and strong energies on the planet. We have to be gentle. Secondly, acknowledge your feelings. Whatever they are, it's important that you go within yourself and you really say, okay, this is the way I feel. I'm not going to judge myself. And you make sure you don't judge yourself, because, you know, the angels once said to me, Mother Earth doesn't judge herself when she blows a spring, you know, in the volcano. She's just venting and she's letting out pressure. So if you have emotions that are very strong, you know, I always advocate journaling them, talking with a compassionate listener, but don't stuff them. Just keep them working up and out through you, because we want movement. Remember, we want movement. The reason a volcano could explode, for example, is because all the rocks could fall into this, you know, vent that's gone way down. The lava's gone down. If it goes down below the water level and the steam builds up and the rocks block the flow, then boom. And that's what happens with each one of us. If we stuff our feelings, eventually they're going to pop out in ways we might not want them to pop out. So it's important to keep that flow moving through you, in the same way Mother Earth has to keep the flow moving through her. Now, the other thing the angels say, so number one, be gentle with yourself. Number two, allow yourself to have your feelings. You know, I have a little joke that if I have feelings coming up that, you know, I don't necessarily want to share in public, what I do is I take myself to my room. You know, I give myself a little time out and I journal. And that helps work everything on through. You can also do deep breathing. You can breathe up from the roots. You know, you're connected with the earth, and usually all of our concerns are in the lower half of the energy system. I mean, they actually manifest throughout the whole body, but if we have energies, they're usually based around survival, which is the root chakra, control, sex, money, and control, which is the second chakra, or self-worth, which is the third chakra. These are energy centers, you know, that are here, here, here. So those are usually where the issues lie that create all the other ones about love and expression and everything else. So let's take a breath and imagine now that you're breathing up, and you're breathing up from the center of the earth, because we want to help Mother Earth move those energies. So we're breathing up into the root, breathing into the second, breathing into the stomach, breathing into the heart, the throat, third eye, and then hold that breath at the top of the head for a moment, letting it build, and then open the crown and let it just come out of you. It doesn't have to be volcanic. And relax. Almost like you're breathing up from the center and you're relaxing it down. So let's do that again. Let's breathe up through the root, the second, the third. Keep breathing. The heart, the throat, the third eye, and then up and open the crown. Let all that energy come up and out of you. And then relax. One more time. Breathe up through the root. Second, third, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Open the crown, let that energy come out. And then relax. Now you can do that anytime you feel stuck. You know, if you feel like your heart's been closed for any reason, you can breathe up and just hold the energy at the heart and then quickly let it come out through the top. If you feel like your third eye is stuck, breathe all the way up. Let it sit there for a minute. And then release. Wherever you feel it, you know, say speaking up is a problem. Hold the energy at the throat and then let it come on up and out. So rather than having Mother Earth have to have horrible volcanoes, we can allow these energies to move up and out through us gracefully, kindly, without creating havoc and chaos in your own lives. Anyhow, I hope that helps everybody. If you're dealing with some sort of wild emotions this week, like I've just gotten hundreds of emails from people doing that. I'm going to do a brief gaze here for everybody. I've got some music in the background. And for those of you who haven't watched me gaze before, it's an energy transmission. I surrender to the source, if you will, of love, whatever you believe that to be. And as you look in my eyes and connect with me, you'll feel it inside of you too. And it can help you with things in your life. So I'm going to put some music on real quick and surrender, and you just enjoy. Just a second. Excuse me, it's hard to talk after that. That was a lot of light. What I experience is, I just see the light of God just filling the room, and my heart just feels profound love. You are loved beyond what you can possibly imagine. You're loved whether you feel high and holy. You're loved whether you feel down. You're loved no matter what. And try that on today. Just as you go throughout the day, remind yourself, I am loved, I am cherished, I am cared for. All my problems are best solved in the hands of the divine. So, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful week. And be gentle with yourself, because Mother Earth is really rumbling. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye. I don't remember how to turn this off. Just a sec. There we go. Uh-oh. Finished there. A little out of it. Bye. Have a great day.